Do you wish to summon the one true sun god? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Oh, the L beam, and man, there he is. Alright, let's see how good he is, man. Let's send out a bad balloon. The strongest balloon in the game versus the strongest tower in the game. Let's see him in his almightiness over here. Oh, he's pretty bad. Oh, he sucks. Oh, we did something wrong. His beam is so small, he's got no abilities. What are we doing here? So the one main thing about Bloons Tower Defense is that the temple has always been elusive. Since BTD 5, understanding the temple has been very difficult, and in BTD 6, it got even more complicated. Because now we have the Sun Temple, and then it evolves into the next upgrade, the Sun God. So throughout today's video, all I'm going to do is I'm trying to explain the Sun God in all of his juicy deliciousness over here. I want you guys to fully understand this guy by the end of this video, because it gets really weird because there's also, there's a lot of different ways you can actually upgrade this guy. There's not just one way to do it, by the way, which means it gets complicated, and there's even some glitches. I put that in quotation marks, because it's like, is it supposed to be part of the game, or isn't it? I don't really know. But there's some things that you can do to make the temple even stronger than it normally already is. So that can play into this even further, alright? It gets pretty freaking interesting. So, we notice this guy sucks without any upgrades. He's pretty much garbage. For spending $1 million on him, he better be better than that, man. So let's start this guy off. Let's build him in the same spot here. Just go like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to look over here on the side. We're going to see there's 4 different types of monkeys. There's primary in the blue, there's military in the green, there's magic in the purple, and then there's support in the orange here. To get up to the temple up in here, what you want to do is you want to sacrifice 3 out of the 4 types, and you want to put 50 grand of that type into the temple. So we need to spend a total of $150,000 to get the temple up to his maximum level. Now, his maximum level is kind of interesting, because like I said, you only have to do 3 out of the 4, which means you can mix and match and make, what, 4 different types of temples here? That's pretty interesting. Usually, though, I would say that the magic is probably the weakest. It doesn't really give you any extra, like, super attack or anything like that. It gives you, like, a weird magic blast that just kind of sucks. Whereas the military and the primaries give you a lot of extra damage out of your tower. And then the support also, I think, gives you like a smidge amount of damage, but really it helps out with every single other tower around it. What it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to get all the towers around you for cheaper, and in addition to that, make all the towers around you stronger, which I think is the most important part. Stronger, more range, I think it's more pierce and stuff like that. It's pretty ridiculous, you know? So I would say go for the support, the primary, and the military as your main ones, and that's what I'm going to build today. I'm not going to go into details of all the different types of mixing and matching all of these things, alright? So I want to show you guys a really freaking good temple as fast as you possibly can. So, 50 grand, that's what we got to do. Let's put in 2 dart monkeys up in here. Let's put in 1 heli pilot down here, and then we're going to put in 1 farm over here. These are some towers that are just reasonably good at over 50 grand. We're going to get the Apache Prime. We're going to go for a Plasma Monkey Fan Club and a quick Ultra Juggernaut. And then we're going to go for a bottom path over here, Monkey Wall Street. Realistically, if you look at the sell price, if it's around 44 grand, around 40 grand or so, you did something right here. Because that means you basically spent over 50 grand on this guy. So if you look at the sell price, just combine these guys together. We got over 50 grand here, and then over 50 grand here. So more than good enough. So then all we got to do is click the button, baby. This is a very, very good freaking temple already. If you want to just see the difference here, let's add a bad balloon real quick. You can see we've already got super monkey planes. We've got a nice little Moab shot over here. We've got a huge yellow beam. You can see the damage over here. The difference is just pretty ridiculous. And we haven't even gotten to the true sun god yet, guys. Heck to the yeah. There it is. So, still, if you haven't upgraded to Super Range or Knockback, you can't pop DDT class balloons. That's kind of weird, that you don't get automatic. Even in the true sun god, you don't get automatic cam detection, which is just goofy if you ask me. Alright, so now, to go from this guy to the true sun god, how do we do this? So what you're going to do is put 50 grand of all 4 types of towers now. Interestingly enough. But now what you can do, or what I say is be a little careful here, because you might be thinking, oh, it's going to do the exact same thing, but your towers are going to be cheaper. So that $40-something thousand tower is now only 34 grand here, so you're going to want to spend more money in a different way. And one of the ways I usually go for it, I usually just go for, I don't know, just spend 50 grand somehow. Alright, whatever you can do to spend 50 grand. Usually by this point, you're just like not worrying about money that much, you know? So just make sure you got the 50 grand going. You know, the easy ones for me is I usually just overkill it a little bit. I go for the bottom path, Monkey Ace over here. And then I go for the top path farm usually. There we go. Just overkill a little bit. Make sure you got the right thing going for yourself. That's only 3 of them. We still need the magic monkeys over here as well. So we're just gonna pop in a random ninja over here. We're gonna get one bottom top path and one bottom path. Easily over 50 grand. Good, good, good. So that's all 4 of them, man. We got the primary on the top, the military on the right, the magic on the bottom, and then the support on the left here. You don't need to build every single tower, and it does not matter what tower you build, alright? It doesn't matter if you put dart monkeys, cannons, boomerangs, textures, ice towers, or glue gunners. Whatever you put in, it just needs to be a blue tower. Okay, that's pretty key here. Adding a random ice tower in here is going to give you like an ice blast or something, alright? So then, once you got this going, you can just press, boom, True Sun God. But you may have noticed there's a black sun god as well, right? There's a black guy. Or I don't mean to say it like that. There's a black vengeful temple, right? A dark temple. To get the dark temple, you can't do it in Sandbox. You have to do it in a real game. All you gotta do is buy the 2 5th-tier super monkeys that are the 2 other 5th-tier super monkeys somewhere else on the screen. That is not in range of your temple here. And then when you upgrade to the true sun god, ba-bam! We get him up in here, and you're going to see the drastic difference in destruction that we just unleashed upon these balloons here, man. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. So, he's going to pop this bad balloon way freaking faster. And we don't even have good range or anything on him. Now, what should we do? I think the best thing to do is to go for... Oh, I didn't know what the heck he was... I was like, what the heck shooting him? I think the better thing to go for is definitely the super range. Alright, get the super range over here. Get a nice monkey village next to him and just get the radar scanner on him. Boom. You can even go all the way to a homeland defense or even a 4th tier over here just to power him up just a little bit further. But this is the best regular sun temple that you can get. Kind of. I say kind of, because again, you can get the Vengeful Temple. You can support him in other ways. You can put Alchemists on top of him and stuff like that, right? You can just go like that, put an Alchemist on top of him, he's permanently brewed. There's ways to support him in other ways. When the Engineer finally pops into this game here, man, I'm assuming you can overclock this guy. So it's gonna get freaking intense very, very fast, alright? All that is not in the game yet, so if you're seeing the Engineer popping out, that is not in the game yet, though I probably will show you guys off that when it finally comes into play here. Alright, so that's the best way to do it without any glitches or bonuses, alright? He's very, very strong, but we can make him stronger. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna exit out of here. I'm gonna go get a different hero. We're gonna pop in Benjamin, actually, as interesting as that is. We're gonna pop back in here, and we're going to show off the temple in an even more interesting manner. And then, last but not least, I'm going to show you guys my Vengeful Super Temple that I have on round 600 or so right now. So, let's rebuild our temple. Shouldn't take much time at all. This time around, though, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to pop Benjamin in here, right next to him. We're going to pop a monkey village in. Alright, so this is actually pretty important. And we're going to pop in an alchemist. So we're going to pop in a... I'm saying pops way too much, man.
Yeah.
Let's just upgrade this guy up all the way. I'm going to pop this guy in.
And there's
I'm popping. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing lots of stuff here. Now, these 3 towers, if you don't know, they are basically supporting towers. They're towers that are going to give me more popping power. Now, we still need to get, or make sure we get, all 3 of our towers in here. So what I'm going to do is I already powered this guy up, alright? I'm going to still buy a middle path support Chinook. I actually don't want to lose my permanent brew alchemist here. So we're gonna power up this super monkey here with two different things while he's already brewed, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get these other 3 guys. So let's just pop this guy in here. I'm popping way too much, man. Just overkill it, whatever. Just spend. I don't care. I'm in the mood of just making sure I spend at least enough money here. All right, and look at his range, by the way. It's way better now. So let's move this guy out of the way now. We don't want him to be absorbed. We got the primary, we got the military, and now, last but not least, do we have enough support action in here? It looks like we do. It's worth over 50 grand. Perfection, man. Alright, so let's get this guy going. Sun Avatar, Sun Temple, but before you do it, what you have to do is you have to activate the abilities. So what you're going to do is you're going to activate this Homeland ability and this just activate all the abilities, whatever the heck you want, man. Activate, and then Sun Temple. Ba-boom! So, now, when we send out a bad balloon, let's check out what happens. Oh, baby! Oh my god, it's ridiculous! It's ridiculously powerful. That's just the monkey aces shooting right there. And this is just a regular temple, by the way. So look at this guy shooting. He's very strong. We take these balloons down super duper easily. And he has camo detection somehow. I guess through the alchemists? I don't know. Somehow he's got camo detection. Fantastic. Alright, now, what we're going to do is we're going to do it again. So we're going to move the Alchemist back on over. We're going to power him up again with the Alchemist. You're going to notice the Alchemist is going to throw his thing on him again. Boom, has to pop it on him again. Then we're going to build another Homeland Defense. Oh, I kind of forgot you should get Jungle Drums, too. Don't know what I was thinking, man. He's not perfectly powerful, but he's pretty freaking close already. Then we're going to use... I think we can buy Benjamin again. We can buy Benjamin again. Wonderful.
What's up?
And he's automatically level 20. That's cool. I never noticed that. And then we still want to buy all 4 types of towers here, again, all the way up. So we're going to go for this guy. Not quite enough money here, so we're just going to pop in another... Whatever, just overdo it, man. Whatever you got to do. The range is going to be much bigger now, so you're going to have more room to work with. We're going to go for a Flying Fortress. We're going to pop in... Let's just go for a double ninja play again. Top path and bottom path. Alright. And then our Sport Tower Homeland Defense isn't quite enough this time around, so we're going to go for an extra Monkey Village. Just top path, I guess. Alright. And then we're going to move our Alchemist out of the way. I'm not sure how important this is, but I do know that when your Alchemist... gets deleted in any way or gets sold, all the towers lose their buffs from that Alchemist. So moving him just makes me feel like I'm doing something better and safer. Alright guys, so again, the only difference is if you really want to get the most powerful temple, make sure you get your 5th tier super monkeys somewhere else on the rest of the map here. And then once you finally upgrade it, he will turn automatically into the vengeful temple. You don't have to do anything. You just press this button and boom, it'll automatically change. But don't forget, what you want to do is you want to make sure you hit this button, and whatever the heck buttons you want to hit over here before you hit the true Sun God, and then hit do it. Because this is going to make an unbelievably super powerful freaking temple over here, man. Check this out. Now, this is a bad balloon right here. Alright, we're going to get the extra range on this guy now.
Good night, Vienna.
You see the intense damage that we're doing over here. If we send out 100 bad balloons, dude, it just won't matter. This guy is just beefy as crap. But again, you can power him up even more. We can alchemize him again. We can pop in another... Oh my god, the lag is getting pretty intense already. We can power him up again with another Homeland Defense over here and some Jungle Drum action. And then any other way that you could possibly buff him. I'm not sure if there's very many other buffs that you can give in this game, but use them all, man. I'm always down for that. This is 100 bad balloons, by the way. Or 50? What did we send out? 100 bad balloons. Getting absolutely annihilated. What? Are you kidding me? Now, this is not the other towers doing that, by the way. This is really just this guy soloing it. Let's do it one more time. This time we're going to use the Homeland Defense. 100 bad balloons. Homeland Defense here. This is basically as strong as you're going to get, man. The pop count is just absolutely insane here. And we blast these balloons into smithereens. This is really how you got to do it, guys. This thing is freaking insane to say the frickin' least. Obviously. So that's all I wanted to show you guys today for this regular temple, but I wanted to show you guys the vengeful temple really quick. I wanted to show you that it does exist, but you can only do it in a real game. So I don't think I have any 100+ games already saved on here. Yeah, it's around 67. Any 100+ games except for logs. This is my my round 604 run through right here. The problem is every single time I run on here, it crashes. Too many heap sections going on, basically because I have too many towers on the screen, or too many support monkeys on the screen. So what I can do is I can just get rid of a bunch of this garbage up in here. You get to see the true vengeful temple here, kind of in action. Now, I don't even think I did a perfect job here, because I didn't use Benjamin's extra ability power-ups here, but I did do it with the Alchemist and with all the Homeland Securities. So, let's just get rid of a bunch of garbage, screw all the temples, and let's call that good. Alright, let's go. So you get to see how powerful this guy really is, and how cool he looks as well. I'm not gonna lie, I really freaking like this guy. Oh my goodness gracious. But if you actually look at his little black missile-looking things, I don't feel like they're shooting as fast as they were for my other temple that I just built. Now the reason why this happens is because for whatever reason, he gains extra stacks from any like sort of buffs that he gets, but they don't count ability buffs. They do count ability buffs as well. You can't just have the Homeland Security. You have to use the Homeland Security's ability before you upgrade this guy. Sadly, once you reach around 604, the balloons are moving so fast and they've got so much health that it just doesn't really matter if you've got a crazy vengeful temple or even something stronger than this guy, you know? I may actually beat around 604 here for the first time ever, because I deleted so many towers the heap sections thing might not happen. But I used to have all the temples, you guys saw it. I used to have even more than that, but I had to delete them just to get the game to run for me, man. It's sad, but it's true. Too many heap sections. There it is. Perfect time to end this video, guys. So, if you enjoyed the video, by the way, please press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't, man. Hopefully, I explained the temple to the best of my ability. I know it's difficult, but I wanted to get it done for you guys. So, thank you so much for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.